Hello, I'm Dr. Taurai Chitseko Kithinji. I'm an obstetrician and gynecologist based in Malawi. I came to know about the Merck Foundation when there was an advert out open for trainings in fertility. At the moment, Malawi has no specialized training in fertility and other subspecialties. So we have a master's in medicine program for obstetrics and gynecology, but there's no further subspecialty training that's offered. The major challenges for infertility in Malawi are both social, in terms of the community, as well as in the hospital setting. So in the hospital setting, we have no experts in infertility. We have specialist obstetrician and gynecologists that run the clinics. They run fertility clinics and general clinics. And in those clinics, we do the basic assessment and investigation of patients that have infertility. So the Merck Foundation Fertility and Embryology Training Program is very important to me as an individual, because through this training, I have fully understood the menstrual cycle. I've fully understood fertility right down from the basics. This is a part of a program that I took during my master's training, but we didn't go as in-depth as we did right now. So as an individual, I've really grown in that aspect. Now I'm a better teacher for the postgraduate and undergraduate students that come through the tertiary facility for teaching. So I am better equipped to teach them and to pass on the knowledge that I've gained, as well as the skills such as ultrasound training. So before coming here, we were able to perform basic ultrasound, but here we have learned more in-depth ultrasound, and this is a skill that I'm going to be able to transfer to my colleagues as well as the juniors that are coming to the tertiary facility to learn. Through this fertility program, I've also realized the shortfalls that we're having in our system, and knowing these shortfalls and how other communities and how other centers are managing their fertility problems, this gives us a chance to lobby for more resources, or when a chance comes to order equipment, we now know what kind of equipment to look for and what kind of drugs to look for. And so that's how this training with the Merck Foundation Fertility and Embryology Training Program has also really helped me. Coming into this training at Indira IVF, I was expecting to continue to learn about infertility. Coming in, I honestly didn't think that there was a lot more that they would offer me. I recently graduated in my master's program, so we did learn about infertility, and I didn't think there was a lot more that I could benefit from there. And we're already doing ultrasound scans back home, only that we're not doing minimally invasive surgery in my department yet. So coming here, it was a pleasant surprise. My advice to those that are planning to come for this training is please go for it. It's an amazing training. You're taken back to the basics to fully understand the physiology of menstruation, to fully understand the causes of infertility. Come here with an open mind and be willing to learn, be willing to make mistakes, because that's how we all learn. But it's been a great program. I came in thinking I'm probably not going to learn anything new. I had just finished my training, so I still had that basic sciences still fresh. But then when I came here, I realized that there was still a huge gap and so much of what I didn't know. So when coming here, please touch up on your basics, your endocrinology, make sure you fully know them, but you'll still be surprised at how much more understanding you're going to get out of it. And also the basics of ultrasound. Those are the two most important things I think you need to touch up on before coming for this training. My plan going forward from here as an individual is to continue to see fertility patients like we already have been doing, and continue to mentor the postgrad and undergraduate students on how to manage infertility, how to fully understand infertility and what goes on, and how to counsel patients better, as well as to now lobby with other stakeholders, the Ministry of Health, our hospitals, on some of the simple things that we can do after learning about the andrology lab, after learning about all these other things that we can do with what we already have. So moving on for this training, the skills that I've learned, they're going to help me be a better doctor to my patients, a better mentor for the training institution that I'm currently working at by passing on the knowledge that I've attained as well as the skills that I've attained. But also they're going to help me be able to lobby for resources. So for male infertility at the moment, there's not much that we're doing for them in terms of treatment. But now we know that there are small procedures that we can do, like wash sperm for intrauterine insemination. That's something that we can start right away when I get back home. So this training has really helped me to know what resources that I need to lobby for and things within reach that I can ask for. And with the networks that we have here, I now know which pharmacies or companies will be able to supply these equipment or reagents that we need. We've also formed networks with other countries. Moving on from here, we're going to be having webinars on infertility just to continue to keep the knowledge in, because we're still not just going to be doing infertility, we'll still be doing general obstetrician and gynecological work as well. So through these webinars, they're going to keep our knowledge fresh, keep our knowledge up to date, and we're also going to have the master's students join in those programs. We're also going to be having some exchange visits with the local countries nearby, just so we can see how they're doing in their facilities and how we can continue to improve our facility. I'd like to thank the Merck Foundation More Than a Mother for the work they're doing in the communities, increasing sensitization to infertility. I'd also like to thank the Merck Fertility and Embryology Training Program for the great opportunity to be here. This has really opened a door for me, and for those that don't get a chance to come, I'm going to pass these skills on to them, and this will also help my patients that I see in my practice. I'd also like to thank Indira IVF for these skills that I have acquired. I am so grateful to them. I'd like to thank the Ministry of Health, Malawi, for this opportunity, as well as for the First Lady's Office, being an ambassador of the Merck Foundation More Than a Mother. Thank you.
Gonna make a difference.